For our second video, we are going to explore the interface of an iMovie project. And we're going to use this Finish project to help us do that. I'll tap the Edit circle to enter. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen we have the timeline. Now I try to use the vocabulary of the application as much as possible with students and to be consistent, and that helps them to learn it. So when they are talking to you and they say, hey, I'm having trouble with my timeline, you know exactly what they're referencing. The vertical white line that is sort of scrubbing across the images is called the playhead. So in my timeline, the playhead always shows the current space or location of the video. And actually I said the word scrubbing, and that's what it's actually called. So right now I'm scrubbing my playhead across the timeline. You'll probably notice that in the upper left-hand corner of this interface is a large viewer, and that's what it's called. And that allows you to see the visual image of your video at any given point in time. So you can see we have a nice Ken Burns effect where the images are sort of zooming in or panning side to side, and these transitions, these sort of fades in between images. In the upper right hand corner we have the media browser. This is where we can add our videos and photos from our Photos app as mentioned before, and also audio, which includes theme music and sound effects. And you can toggle between media and audio. And I just want to note, if you tap, for example, sound effects, and I want to get back to the theme music, in the very top portion of this sound effects pane, there's the audio with sort of that little arrow to the left. And you have to tap that to go back. Sometimes kids or teachers get stuck there. So again, media for photos and videos, audio for sound effects, and theme music. If I tap the X in the upper right hand corner of that pane, the media browser actually goes away. Some people like having this cleaner interface to make edits with, and if you just press that plus sign, it'll come back. So that can easily be toggled on and off. So again, we have the timeline where all the work is done. And I just like to point out a quick tip. This is actually a helpful thing to do with students. Once they learn what the different sort of imagery is for the different parts of a project in the timeline, it's good to just sort of walk through and have them tell you what are all the types of audio elements in this project. For example, this purple bar is narration. That's something that was recorded into the microphone of the iPad. Light blue is a sound effect, and green is theme music. So immediately, just by looking at this, you could see, oh, there's 5 images, and there's several recordings, one sound effect, and soundtrack or theme music. So again, that's something you might want to do with your students from time to time. Analyze different video projects. So we have the timeline at the bottom, the